Yeah, guys, I hope you all doing well, you know what I'm saying? And I thought make a video where we can talk a bit, hold on, and we can talk a bit about what's going on in the Matrix, you know? And so far, y'all know that the whole thing is according to plan, the whole prison matrix, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Everything that they're doing is by the script. And as we have told you before, that it will be about the script, not about you, not about the reality or nothing. It's you living inside a program, basically. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of hatred, man. There's a lot of people hating each other everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And these people are all basically divided by design. Okay, you got women that hate men. You got men that hate women. You got class division. You got race division. You've got continental divisions. You've got island divisions. You got all types of divisions, people. But the main menu is always the same: conflict and pride and ego and money, and it's all about economics. In the end of the day, they all trying to be economically independent, as if such thing existed. It doesn't exist. The whole economic money and all of that, it's all man-made. It's all an illusion they created, a prison, basically, where you are limited by the money. You are they created the limitations to your existence, and you put up with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, guys. In this channel, we think you don't think for our time. You know what I'm saying? What these niggas are doing to me is like childhood. You know what I'm saying? And we believe that we've been living way ahead of our time. We think way ahead, way ahead of our time. You know what I'm saying? And when we look to our time, it's like a complete childish role. You know what I'm saying? They all children. They all behave like children. I don't mean disrespect people, but this is my experience in this realm, that people are being programmed to do certain things and not to do other things because they are not free. Okay, so they don't even know the realm. They don't even know what their life is all about. Everything they do, they were told so. They don't know really the history. So if you want to go too back on time too much, they don't know, but they know that they're not here for too long. Either they created them in a lab, either they bought them from the other realms. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? But one thing they know is that they cannot leave this place, but no matter what. So this is why the whole theology, the whole religion, the whole government, the whole politics, he only leads you to one place. The place is here, but they lead you to stay in this prison, to stay here, to think here, to be grounded here. You understand that? So you can't think about what's beyond this place or nothing, and all the information they gave you concerning this realm is all fake. We checked it. We told you it's all fake, because they don't want them to even know the truth about the whole thing. So they gave them the fake books, fake religions, fake governments, all fake, divided the land in 1 billion pieces, call people names. You are English, you are the British, you are the South African, you are the American, you are the, they divided them, conquered them, divided them, colonized them, and told them what they have to do forever. They have to forever live in these prisons, and they have to be against each other. They have to always conflict with each other, and the program dictates that they must always compete. Competing is the root of their societies. They have to compete to become better. Okay, that's okay. People like to compete. It's all good, but this competition is what divides them. It doesn't bring them together. The American thinks is better than the African. The African thinks is better than the American, and he owns America, and then everybody came from Africa. Yeah, it's black supremacy. Then the Americans think that this, who are these Africans to say that, to believe that, to push that, you know what I'm saying? But in the end of the day, man, they are supposed to be divided. They are supposed to hate each other. They done it by all types of things, not only physically, but they even used lab, DNA, arts to, make them hate each other. Yeah, born to hate, born to think small, born to live in dependency of all sorts, dependency of land, dependency of health, dependency of healthcare, food, anything, water. They were trained to be dependent, but have a big mouth about they own something, or they rule something. They don't own nothing. All these people, this ocean of people, man, that are fighting, they don't own nothing. I don't care where they from. There are few Africa. Well, if it's in Africa, there's few, like 3 countries in Africa where the people actually own their life, own their property, own their whole thing, because the leaders are doing like that. There's only like 3 countries in Africa I know that is free like that. Anywhere else, none of them are free. None of them own none of these lands. Yeah, but they are racist. They think they own something, and someone goes there. You gotta go back to your country, and they forgot who made all these rules that you can't travel here, you can't come here, dictating what you can and cannot do, like you don't have the right to go to travel whatever you want and settle, since you're not looking to harm anyone. You're not looking to make a world conquest, religious conquest. No, just as a simple man, you should have the right to be able to travel anyone. I mean, if people want to go live in America, for example, yeah, they should be free to do so. If they don't want, they don't have to. But you wouldn't need somebody like Trump telling them what they can and cannot do. That's racist. That's abominable, because it's a system, it's a prison. Everybody has the right of free movement. It's a human right. So these dudes are breaking down the human rights of people that have been living in America, I heard, for 10, 20 years. He's sending them back and all of that. Yeah, that's breaking the human rights and everything. These dudes don't care about no human rights, and they are kept in these prisons with these slave masters. You know what I'm saying? that keep the keys of these prisons and don't let them be free. He just keep indoctrinating them to fight each other and never wield their freedom, because they don't know what freedom is. That's the worst part of the nightmare. They don't know what freedom is. Okay? And also transcend this knowledge, man, is like people then you can't deal with common people really. You know what I'm saying? Because they live in a different dimension. And yeah, man. But everybody will want to judge you when you're teaching a lot of truth and you know a lot of shit. And but none of them judge themselves or judge this system that keeps them here and don't allow them to be free. Yeah, they gave them a vision of what to expect in life and what success is and everything, you know what I'm saying? And this success that they believe don't lead them nowhere. It's traumatic. That's why you got these dudes, they become billionaires, you know what I'm saying? They got this other dude they call Abstain, and you see what happens, man. The dude, he's got all that money and we're doing all this type of evil to girls. All this sex traffic and all this shit. Because even these rich dudes, they come into a point of saturation because they find that they live with no purpose. Doesn't matter how much money they make, their purpose is over. Once they got all that money, now what? They finished. That's the whole purpose they were born. That's the whole purpose they fought wars. That's the whole purpose they stand for They stand for something. They die for something. And then when they're billionaires, they become rotten. Yeah, they wanna. You see them. They wanna kill babies, rape babies, do genocide. These are rich dudes that don't know what to do with their lives no more, because this is it. Once they get the whole money and the whole fame and the whole glory, that's it. It's finished for them. They don't know. They can go out of here. They cannot know where we live. They cannot, So they start exploiting other things like, other sad things to pass the time, because they bond. Because they living an existence that to them makes no sense. They don't know it directly, but their subconscious mind dives into something else that is evil. That's why they like to do wars, you know what I'm saying? They addicted to war and warmongering, because these things keeps them occupied. These things keeps them distracted, you know what I'm saying? The types of weapons they can make, the types of missiles they can shoot, NASA missions. It's all a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the only things they can do here. They're trapped. They can fight each other. They can kill each other. They can, but that's that. They can make a lot of money unjustly, in corruption, because nothing they do is right. They cannot do nothing perfect because they are under this spell of being entrapped, of being in prison. And because they are under this spell of the prison, they cannot know themselves. They just use their instincts. And that's not enough for them, because most of them, they've been too degenerate by drugs, by juices, by religion, by all other philosophical, theological concepts, you know what I'm saying? Philosophy, mind control, AI stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they gave them all these religions to keep them trapped in this realm called the earth forever, or until they are decimated, until they destroy them all. Because it's like a lab event, you know what I'm saying? They're just there in this place trapped. But somebody's at the same time studying them, studying their capabilities, studying their DNA, uh, trying to create a new species. All of this is going on in the underneath, and I mean, all these humans, they must have, I mean, at least sixth sense telling them that, there is somebody observing them, there is somebody creating their reality, creating their role, and moving them forward somewhere, probably to throw them over the cliff in the end, because they're not in control of their reality. Don't let them fool you. None of them are in control of their reality. It doesn't matter if he's a Russian, it doesn't matter if he's the French, it doesn't matter if he's the African, it doesn't matter if it is the American empire, it doesn't matter if he's in England, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Germany, it doesn't matter if it's Israel, it doesn't matter. They all asleep, they all in a trance. Understand that? And all that you see, all these news and all of these things are scripted. And they follow an energy pattern, you know what I'm saying, into an end, and that is being predefined by these people or creature or thing that it's controlling them. Do you understand that? And this thing has, for one thing, they have the ability to live longer than the normal people, because they control how long these people live by juicing them every year, you know what I mean, flu shots and all that. They control, they tell them, even the Bible tell them how long they're gonna live, because this is all controlled in the lab, how long they're gonna live. So these are the people that control the system. They living by long periods of time that, I'm not gonna tell you here, because this is not about that. But all I'm going to tell you is that I know that they live longer than we do. If 100 years or more, or 3, but like longer, at least 500 years more than we do. So they keep a lot of information, and they pass to their bloodlines or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And there are all types of stories, you know what I'm saying, that there are federations in the other realms that this place is being borrowed for an experiment, and in the end these people are going to come back and do such and such thing. There's all types of suggestions, but we don't know for sure. But for sure we know that there is a control system, and these same people created this system and don't allow you to change it. And this system was created to keep you down, to rob you, to make you mean nothing and have no rights. Yeah, in their system there is no human rights. That's why it got Trump, just a drunken man, come to president. That was, there are people there before Trump took presidency for hundreds of years. There are people going to America to work, immigrants, in and out, in and out, in and out. That's a way of life. People go in, they stay there a few years, they come out, or maybe they even stay there forever, die there. This is their business. But that it was always being like that. Yes, the earth. People move. Okay? Now, Trump thinks that he owns America because he owns the corporation, which is a fictitious body, yeah, but still a legal body. It's all magic. It's all witchcraft. He can tell you, where you can go, so he can decide who'll get passport, visas, and all that to come here and not to come here, because now he owns the damn land with a piece of paper. Just think, before of that, there was nobody telling you, yeah, you can come here, you can go there, you can go to Europe, you can go to America, you can't go to Africa. There was nobody telling you that. You go wherever you want, you hook on, you stay there, you do what you want to do. You know what I mean? It's nobody's business to tell you or to deport you after you leave there for 10, 20, 30 years. Motherfuckers sending them back to Africa. This is all hatred, people, and racism. But let's not think about it's racism, because they're going to say that no, every country has the right to deport people, because it's programming that they gave them to stay stuck in this realm. It's all about countries. It's all about power and money and capitalist stuff that religion that they can't live without that. So it's not about the truth, people. It's not about being free. It's not about reality or nothing. All they do, they're distracting you and taking you to hell with AI, with more bad foods, AI, and more war. They're taking you to destruction. Because all of these people, after all, they don't own nothing. They don't own the land like they claim. And they go to work to die for that land and this and that. They don't own that damn stupid lands. They don't own them. What own them is the little elites, the 1% that own them. These all 90%, they call them just cattle. They don't own nothing. They just there, man, man, man. But they don't own nothing. They can't change nothing. They can do nothing other than what the elites have prescribed to them to do. In Europe, you have all this white wing all ready to take power after the left wing destroyed the whole economy. That's how they play you, with high and low, the good cop, the bad cop, Superman and Jesus. They're gonna save the world. Yeah. So what I've been see them doing, man, they destroyed, and now they want all these right-wing people. They all come out, man. I seen some of them. There's a lot of them on YouTube. They racist as hell. They said that they not dealing with nobody but themselves. They don't believe in human rights or nothing. People, this is like Hitler kind of personality out there that now are getting ready to rule the cattle, because they do it in cycles. First, the Nazi kind of system come in, like they had during the Second World War. They made the Second World War. You know what I'm saying? But then they come with that soft, not soft type of government with democracy and all that crap, which just robs them of that time, lies to them as a motherfucker, and then take that time, you know what I'm saying? Destroy them, destroy the economy, dry them up, send them to misery. They have no house, they have no schools, they have no health care or nothing. They destroyed the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? And then now that they destroyed the whole thing and they want to destroy further, they have to change to the right wing, because it's the most damaging character of them, you know what I'm saying? Because they come in these streams, like color streams, you know what I'm saying? So when you come into this white wing things, you come into this red color of destruction. Yeah, they reach the peak of their destruction, that where you're gonna have the same things that they done in the past, repeating itself. You're going to have history repeating itself because their elites control the system that they believe, think is theirs, but it's not theirs. They write history, they control the reality, they control the media, they control the gates, and they create that reality that they, from time to time, go in that cycle. They go back to the right wing and they kill each other. They kill millions. You know what I'm saying? They kill millions and millions and millions and millions of people. And what these do, it sets back the knowledge, it sets back everything that we know today, that I am telling you today, you won't hear again. After they killed millions and millions and millions, you won't hear that no more. You go back to prehistoric and they start molding you to be something else or to do whatever program they have for you, because this is what they do. Understand that? So all those wars, all those countries, yeah, they are all compromised, and they are all playing to the game. They are all playing to the matrix. They are all playing to the end game, which is no freedom for them, but to the entity that they worship and call God, which is the entity that runs the whole hidden systems that controls them and owns the whole land for real, and owns and can do whatever the hell he wants. And those dudes are all being compromised because they believe something that is not real. I'm a Nigerian. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm a British. No, you're not. I'm English. No, you're not. You're being called that, but you are not that, because you can't extend. You are limited. You don't really own that land. You don't really have a voice in that land. You can't change that land. All you do is go around and be told what to do. And now you've been told that you are going to fight, you are going to war again, you are going to kill again, you are going to genocide more people, because you were created for this. You've done it in the past, and you're going to do it again, and in the future you will do it again, because you were created for these generational resets. Okay, these are creatures that were created to be slaves in the lab. You know what I'm saying? While they do all this wild shit and think they're free, they're not free. They've been induced. They've been given vaccines. They've been given the juice to become subservient to this system that they worship and think that is real. It's not real. It's not real, people. Don't let them fool you. That's all, man. Maybe I should stop because I'm being told. Hold on. Yeah, it's about 30 minutes. It's still long for these days. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you guys, man, I love you all, man. Don't let them fool you with nothing. Grow yourself. Grow your wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Stay grounded. Don't let them move you from your peace, because this is what they all are there to do. You know what I'm saying? Your peace is the most important thing that you have to protect, and you can't let nobody disturb it. You know what I'm saying? That's how that. I love you all, man. Give the instructions. Peace.